Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, ChriskaYoga. Today we will be doing a yoga class to set intentions. I think this is a perfect sequence to do at the beginning of a new year to set your intentions. However, you can do this at any time you would like to set an intention. This is a great sequence to do to clear your mind, focus on your intentions, or even come up with an intention and set it as a goal. For this class, you may need a yoga blanket. If you don't have one, the substitutions are listed in the description box below this video. Before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below the video. I'll be posting 2 free yoga classes on this channel every single week, so you don't want to miss out. It is free to subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber and as a part of my community of subscribers. So please join us and hit that button down below. So if you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. So we're going to begin sitting down in easy pose, also known as Sukhasana. Let's come down onto the ground. Cross your shins in front of you, flex your feet under your knees. Sit up tall on the 2 sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis, so try not to sit on your tailbone, which is the tiny bone at the bottom of your spine. And once you find your seat, bring your hands to your legs, sit up nice and tall, and close your eyes. Begin to deepen your breathing, taking a deep breath in through your nose, expanding your rib cage, and then releasing it out completely through your nose as well. As you continue to breathe deeply, focus your attention on your breath. Noticing the way the breath feels in your body. Noticing the way your body changes as you're inhaling and exhaling. Try not to alter anything or shift the way your body moves. Simply observe the breath. At this moment, if you already have an intention that you would like to set, bring this intention to your awareness. Picture it in your mind, breathing as you focus on it. If you do not have an intention quite yet, simply continue to focus your attention on your breathing. Notice how your mind wanders as you focus on your breathing. Notice where it wanders to. If it doesn't wander in a productive path or a direction that you feel is productive for you at this time, simply shift the thought back to the breath. Set your mind on your breathing as often as you need. The mind commonly wanders, so don't be hard on yourself with this. If it wanders, simply notice that it has wandered and come back to the breath. This will clear your mind, allowing you to ultimately come to an intention if you do not have one already. whatever you are choosing to focus on at this moment, whether it's the breath or an intention that you would like to have and set for yourself. Whatever it is, breathing into your body and your thoughts, and remain here. Take one more deep breath here, in and out through your nose. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, letting the light back in. From here, inhale, lengthen the spine, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, walk your hands forward, coming into a forward fold in your easy pose. Reach your hands as far forward as you can. Fold forward as much as you can without forcing anything. You should start to feel a bit of a stretch here in your hamstrings, your glutes, and your low back. Just breathe into it. You can come back to closing your eyes if you would like to, or keep them open, focusing on one spot on the ground. Just hold here for a moment. And slowly make your way back up out of your forward fold. From here, we'll make our way to our hands and knees. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Your knees are right underneath your hips. Shins are parallel to one another behind you. Your spine is flat, neutral spine, all the way from the top of your head down your whole back to your tailbone. We'll move through several cat and cow stretches here just to warm the body up a bit. So on your inhale, tuck your toes, look up and forward, and arch your back. Spreading your shoulders wide, collarbones wide apart. Feel that arch in your spine. On an exhale, untuck your toes and curve your spine in the opposite direction, reaching the upper back towards the ceiling, looking towards the thighs for cat pose. Inhale, come back to your cow pose, tucking your toes, looking forward. Exhale, cat pose. Untuck the toes, look behind you. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. From here, move on your own breath for several deep breaths in and out. With each inhale, come here to your cow pose, and with each exhale, come back here to your cat pose. From here, come back to a flat back, neutral spine. Tuck your toes so that your feet are tucked, your feet are flexed, your toes are tucked. And then from here, walk your hands about one handprint forward, and then begin to slide your hands forward even further as you bring your forehead to the floor. We're just going to rest here for a moment in melting heart pose. Open the chest and the shoulders towards the ground, feeling a stretch in the bottoms of your feet as well. And you can come back to your intention. Focus on the intention, set it in your mind if you have one. If not, simply breathe and set the intention to ultimately come up with an intention. Lift your head up slightly, and we're going to take a twist. Take the left arm, thread it underneath the right arm, bringing the top of the left hand to the ground and the left temple on your head to the ground as well. And hold here in your twist. Unwind from your twist, and we'll take that same twist on the opposite side. Take the right arm, thread it underneath the left, bring the top of your right hand to the floor, the right side of your temple to the ground as well, and hold in your twist. Slowly come up out of your twist. Take your right leg and step it forward in between your hands, bringing your right knee directly above the right ankle. From here, we'll just relax into low lunge for a few deep breaths. You can untuck the left toe, bringing the top of the foot to the floor behind you. Press the hips down towards the ground. The back leg, the left leg, should be on the diagonal, stretching the front of your left hip, softening the right hip socket in, and breathe here for a moment. From here, slowly shift your weight back onto your left leg. We're going to remain here for several deep breaths. If your knee is uncomfortable on the ground, you can use your yoga blanket if you are using one to pad underneath your left knee, or you can fold over your yoga mat. Wherever you choose to be here, straighten the right leg, flex the right foot, and then fold over the right leg. And breathe, feeling a stretch in the back of your right leg, your entire leg, and hold here. From here, slowly come up out of your forward fold and shift your weight forward onto the right leg once again. From here, if you're using your yoga blanket, feel free to place it underneath your hips for now. If you aren't, just come straight into our pigeon pose by walking your right foot over towards your left hand, and then use your hands to hold you up as you bring the right leg down onto the floor. So the outer edge of your right leg is on the ground. Your right leg is turned out from the hip. Your back leg is straight. The heel is pointed upwards towards the ceiling, and the top of your left foot is on the floor. From here, wherever you are, either with or without the blanket, come to a forward fold. So in your forward fold, you can stack your hands one on top of the other and place your forehead on your hands, or you can even stretch your arms out all the way in front of you and bring your forehead to the floor. Whatever works best for you today, you can test it out. Once you're settled, rest your head down and hold here, breathing deeply. You can come back to your intention here, or come back to quieting your mind by focusing on your breath with the intention of setting an intention. And wherever you are here, just breathe. Slowly bring your head back up out of your forward fold. Press into the ground with your hands. Tuck your left toe, and then bring your right leg back, coming down onto your knees in your hands and knees position once more. We'll take that entire sequence on the left. So from here, take your left leg, step it forward, bringing the left knee directly above the left ankle. The back leg is on the diagonal. We're going to place the hands down, coming to a low lunge here, pressing the hips down towards the ground. Hold here and breathe. From here, shift your weight back onto the right leg and then straighten the left leg, flexing the left foot. Once again, if this is uncomfortable for your right knee, you can fold your yoga mat over, doubling it up for extra padding, or if you were using a yoga blanket, you can place that under your leg as well. Wherever you are in this pose, relax in your forward fold, looking down and breathing deeply. From here, shift your weight forward once again onto the left leg, and we'll take our pigeon pose on the left using your blanket. If you were using one before, walk your left foot over to the right, and then drop down onto the outer edge of your left leg. Lower your hips down into pigeon pose. Your back leg is straight. The top of the back leg is on the floor. Toes are pointed backwards. And you can come to your forward fold, either resting your head on top of your stacked hands or stretching your arms all the way out in front of you and placing your head on the ground. Wherever you are here, close your eyes, begin to deepen your breath, and once again relax into this pose, focusing on your intention, and breathe deeply. Slowly come up out of your forward fold. Tuck your right toe, press into the ground with your hands, and bring your left leg back. Coming back to a hands and knees position. We'll come to lying down on our back. Once you're on your back, hug the legs in towards the chest, and then take the right leg and cross it over the left. So as if you're sitting on a chair and you're crossing your legs the same way you're crossing your thighs here. And then you're going to take hold of your ankles in your hands. You can flex your feet, hold on to the ankles. So your right ankle is in your left hand, and your left ankle is in your right hand. And once you're settled with your legs, you can close your eyes for a moment if you would like to. Once again, come back to your breath as you feel the stretch here in the glutes, the hamstrings, and the hips, and just breathe. Slowly come to open your eyes if they weren't already. Release your ankles from your hands, and then we'll come to a twist. So keeping your legs where they are, just twist your lower body over to the left. You can use your left hand on your legs to help keep the legs over. Stretching the right arm out to the side or in a cactus shape, bent up like this. Looking over to the right, keep that right shoulder on the floor and relax here in your twist. Slowly open your eyes, bring the legs back to the center here, and we'll switch sides. Crossing the left thigh over the right, hug the legs inward, flex both of your feet and take hold of your ankles in your hands. Your left ankle is in your right hand. Your right ankle is in your left hand. Wherever you are here in this stretch, breathe deeply. Close your eyes if you would like to, and relax here. Release your hands from your ankles and we'll come to our twist. Drop your legs over to the right, keeping the cross, however best that you can. Take the right hand, keep it on top of the legs if you would like to. Reach the left arm out to the left and keep the left shoulder on the floor, looking over to the left as well. And relax here in your twist. Unwind from your twist, bringing the head and the legs back to the center, and we'll take a Shavasana. Stretch your legs out onto the ground. Separate the legs apart and relax them completely. From here, you can place your hands down by your sides with your palms facing upward, or you can place one hand on your abdomen and the other on your heart. Whatever is comfortable for you. Find your pose, close your eyes, and begin to deepen your breath. Breathing through your nose as we've been doing throughout the class. Feel the breath in your body. Notice the way it moves in and out. If ultimately you have come to an intention, as you are focusing on your breath, you can also bring to the forefront of your mind your intention. Breathe into it. Picture it in your mind. See it unfolding. Set the intention into your mind by breathing into it. Remain here. Bring some slight motion back into your body by gently moving your limbs. When you're ready, roll onto the right side of your body, resting there with your knees bent and your arm underneath your head for support. Use your hands to help you come up to a seated position. Cross your shins, flex your feet underneath your knees, bring your hands to your legs. Close your eyes, sit up tall. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose. Take one more moment with your intention. Breathe into it once again. And bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest. Bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this class. Hit that like button down below the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more yoga classes, more free yoga classes coming up this year. You don't want to miss out. Hit that subscribe button down below this video as well. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your intentions for 2018? Do you have any goals that you'd like to share so we can have a discussion in the comments so that we can all be inspired by our healthy and exciting goals coming up this year? Definitely share them down with me in the comment section below. I always love to hear from you. Do not forget to also follow me over on Instagram at ChriskaYoga for daily yoga motivation, inspiration, behind the scenes of ChriskaYoga, so much more, lots of updates on the Insta story. So head on over to Instagram, follow me over there. All of the links to everything are listed in the description box below this video. Thank you so much. See you next time.